The winter update part 2 could be dropping any day, and these are things you want to do before it does. Starting off with getting your hands on a dragon fruit. Now, this is going to be a pretty difficult trade to do because obviously, since they have announced the rework of the dragon fruit and even made it impossible to buy it, a lot of people are trying to get their hands on it. But trust me, you will want to do it, and especially for one very good reason, because it allows you to do one very specific thing, and that is level this thing up all the way to Mastery 600. Yes, guys, Mastery 600, because the dragon fruit is one of the very few fruits in the game where level 600 actually gives you special stuff. And I am fairly certain that they're not going to remove that from the game, which means that if you get yourself the dragon fruit all the way up to 600 before the update drops, there is a very good chance that you're going to be like a PvP god by the time the update actually comes out. Like, look at this. I just flew through these rings right here. The yellow ring last. And actually, boom, I transform now. I'm a yellow dragon. Now, currently, this is only visual, but actually, in the new update, there is a chance that they might actually make it. So depending on which color you have, the dragon fruit gets like a slight change or something like that. So make sure to get yourself the dragon fruit, and if you can, level it up all the way to 600. Now, another thing that we know is going to be guaranteed coming in this next update is actually going to be some kind of angel fighting style. Now, currently, we just got this one, the Sanguine art, which, if you ask me, it's kind of like a Halloween-y, but maybe even like a hellish one. So maybe we're going to be getting a hellish and also a kind of heaven-like fighting style in the game very shortly. Now, what do you need to do to get yourself your hands on the Sanguine art fighting style? Well, you're gonna need to do a very large quest, including killing a Leviathan and a bunch of stuff like that. But, you know, are we gonna do the same stuff for the Heaven one? Well, I don't really think so. But one thing you can actually do to make sure that no matter what kind of fighting style might be coming out is actually get yourself every other fighting style and level them up, because believe it or not, pretty much every other fighting style in the game has like a layer. So you have the layer 1 and then layer 2. So for example, here we have Dark Step, and after you learn Dark Step, you gotta level it up to a certain point to be able to get yourself Dark Step V2, which is actually called Death Step. Now, what if to be able to actually get yourself the new fighting style, you're gonna have to, I don't know, pretty much have every single fighting style already leveled up. I mean, even with like Superhuman V2, you're gonna have to get yourself a bunch of levels on Superhuman. Maybe not 600 or almost 600, but you're gonna need to get yourself a bunch. So yeah, I've already gone ahead and pretty much leveled up every single one of these past level 400. This is 477, 400. Yeah, like every single one of these is at least level 400. So if you want to make sure that you can get whatever fighting style is going to come out, the best way you can do that is making sure to have every fighting style leveled up as far as you can. Then next up, we're going to have yet another fruit trade. And actually, this is a fruit that they haven't confirmed is going to be coming in this next update, but we are fairly certain is actually going to be coming in the near future. And that is a control fruit rework. Currently, the control fruit, as well as the dragon fruit and a couple others, are like the most outdated fruits in the game. But honestly, out of all of the fruits in the game, there's only a couple that are truly outdated. And honestly, that would be Dragon, Control, Venom Shadow, and Doe V1. Everything else in the game has very recently had a complete makeover. Now, am I telling you right now to go ahead and actually max out the Doe fruit because maybe the V1 of it is going to get a rework? Well, I don't think the Doe fruit is going to be getting a rework anytime soon, because let's be honest, pretty much everybody is using the awakened version of this, which is definitely not going to be getting a rework. But one thing that we have actually seen a couple teasers for is, like I said, a control fruit rework. I mean, look at this. The effects on this fruit are so outdated. It's not even funny. Like, Echo Knife, like, bro, what is that, bro? What are these effects? Like, this is literally probably the oldest effects in the entire game. Like, brother, what is this, bro? Like, this is very cool, but I mean, it is super outdated. Now, I've already gone ahead myself and actually mastered up control to level 600 in anticipation that we might be getting an update for it. So, you know, would I recommend doing the same? Like, honestly, yeah, kind of, because, you know, this right here, it is already a very good fruit, and I can tell you right now, if this thing gets a rework, it is going to be an absolutely insane fruit. Now, I don't know if the developers are going to be watching this video, but one fruit that I would really like to see get a rework is actually the diamond fruit, because believe it or not, the diamond fruit is like really really, really bad. But I have a feeling that it could actually be a really cool fruit. Okay, this guy wants to fight me, bro. I will mess you up with this fruit, my guy. Bro, my kit is so bad right now. Yeah, he's actually left me alone. But yeah, the diamond fruit actually really should get a rework, because let's be honest, I mean, bro, what are these effects? Like, it's literally like an old-looking punch. Like, these are the most outdated effects in the entire game. Like, bro, let me solar flare this guy. Now, luckily, the diamond fruit actually does give you some, like, damage resistance, so I didn't die there, but it is a terrible freaking fruit. And funnily enough, the only one that is, like, pretty dang old that is actually, like, pretty much unchanged. Like, there is no new changes that came to that fruit. And of course, finally, the last thing you can do to make sure that you are absolutely ultra prepared for the next update, it's gonna be going over to the ice cream island, actually not this one, the other one, and just make sure to get every single bit of loot that you can actually get from here. Now, wait, did they already get rid of it? Wait, they actually already got rid of it all? Oh my god, I don't think they've ever added something to the game and removed it that quickly. Well, I guess if you didn't already go ahead and get yourself the Santa cape and, you know, all that kind of stuff, I guess you're out of luck, man. Like, what? But yeah, if you do every single one of those things, there is a very good chance that you are going to be very prepared for the next update, and maybe even you're going to be able to get the new fighting style as well as the dragon fruit fully mastered on the very first day.